Hello everyone, welcome to Shubhkaamna Academy. In today's history lecture third, we will explore the Delhi Sultanate, a powerful time in India's medieval history when Muslim rulers ruled from Delhi for over 300 years. Let's begin our journey into this fascinating chapter of Indian history. What is Delhi Sultanate? So, Delhi Sultanate was a period in Indian history when Delhi was ruled by a series of powerful sultans. It started in the year 1206 and lasted till 1526. These rulers were mostly from Central Asia and they made Delhi their capital. They brought new ideas in administration, architecture, art, culture, and more. So, the Delhi Sultanate refers to the time when Delhi became the center of power and culture under Muslim rulers. The rise of the Delhi Sultanate. Qutbuddin Aibak, which is a former slave, was the first Sultan of Delhi and later his destinies captured a large area of the northern India. And the Khilji dynasties was also able to conquer most of the central India. And then the Sultanate took several steps to defeat the Mughal emperor. And then the Delhi Sultanate was the first only empire where female rulers ruled, like Razia Sultana, from 1236 to 1240. The Delhi Sultanate was not ruled by just one family, but five different densities, one after the other. Each density had different rulers. Here they are in the order, like Mamluk density, which ruled from 1206 to 1290, which is also called the slave density. Then the Khilji density, which ruled from 1290 to 1320, which is also known as military expansion. Tughlaq density, which ruled for 1320 to 1440, which is known for ambitious but strange plans. Then fourth, that is the Sayyid density, which ruled from 1414 to till 1451, and also which are the smaller density after the Tughlaqs. Then the last density is the Lodi density from 1451 to 1526, which is the last density before the Mughals came, and here is the end of the Delhi Sultanates. Then from here, the Mughal Empire, from here there is a rise from the Mughalers. And these rulers made Delhi a powerful kingdom. Now first we will learn about the Mamluk density, which is the density founded by Muhammad Ghori, and the area for this is Ghazinabad from southern to as far as Lahore, Rajasthan and the Punjab. And the rulers are Qutbuddin Aibak, successor Aram Shah, Ittumish, which is a subsidiary of Badon, a son-in-law of Aram Shah, and Razia Sultana, which is a daughter of Iltutmish. Muhammad Ghori, he was a general, and after Ghori's death, Aibak became the ruler, and he became the construction of the famous Qutub Minar in the Delhi. Through his rule was short, he laid the foundation of Delhi Sultanate. Then there is the Khilji density. Alauddin Khilji ruled during the Khilji dynasty and he is known for his defeating the Mongols who attacked the India, expanding the empire into South India, starting market reforms, fixing prices to help people, keeping a strong army and controlling the nobles. He was a smart and strict ruler who made the Delhi more powerful. Then there is a Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Jalauddin Khilji, a ruler with bold ideas. He was a very intelligent, but many of his ideas did not work well, and his major actions are shifted the capital from Delhi to Daulatabad, but it failed. Started token currency like fake coins that lead to cheating. Planned many reforms that were too early for the time, and people suffered due to his quick decisions, and his rule faced many problems. Then Alauddin Khilji. He was a nephew and the son-in-law of Jalauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji killed him and succeeded the throne in 1296. He was the first Turkish Sultan of Delhi who separated religion from politics. And the most important experiment undertaken by Alauddin was the attempt to control the markets. Then is the Khusro Khan, which is from 1320 AD. Khusro Khan was killed by Ghazini Khan, and his mark was the need of the Khilji density and the rise of Tughlaq density at the throne of Delhi. Tughlaq density, which was basically of Turkish origin and the family religion was Muslim. In the year 1321, Ghazi Tughlaq succeeded the throne and was given the title as Ghazia Eluddin Tughlaq. Then Ghaziauddin Tughlaq, which is from 1320 to 1325 AD. Khusro Khan, the last king of the Khilji dynasty, was killed by the Ghazini Malik, and Ghazini Malik ascended the throne, assuming the title Ziauddin Tughlaq. He died in an accident, and his son Ulugh Khan succeeded him under the title Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Now, Muhammad bin Tughlaq here is about the Muhammad bin Tughlaq, that is the Prince Juana, the son of Ghaziauddin Tughlaq, which is ascended the throne in 1325. And he tried to introduce many administrative reforms, and he died while campaigning in Sindh against Turkey, which is a Turkish slave. Firoz Shah Tughlaq, which is ruled from 1351 to 1388 AD. He was a cousin of Muhammad bin Tughlaq and established of Diwan-in-Khairat, Department of Poor and Needy People, and Diwan Budagal, making Iqtari system hereditary. And then the Tughlaq dynasty would not survive much after Firoz Shah's death, and the Malwa, the Gujarat and Sharqi kingdoms broke away from the Sultanate. Then Sayyidi dynasty. The Khadir Khan, a lieutenant of Timur, was a Sayyidi, and so his density is called Sayyidi density. In Sayyidi density, Khizar Khan, Mubarak Shah, and Alam Shah has been ruled. In Lodi density, Bhulul Lodi, which is established in Lodi density, and he ruled from 1451 to 1526. And he was previously the governor of Sarhind, which is in Punjab, and under the Sultan of Delhi, Bhulul Lodi first occupied the province of Punjab and later on captured Delhi, and became the Sultan of Delhi on April 1941 under the title of Sultan Abdul Muzaffar Bhulul Shah Ghazi. Now, there are economic conditions which are faced during the Delhi Sultanate, like agriculture, industries, trade and commerce, and the tax system. In agriculture was the major occupation at that time, and the land was the source for the production. Produce was generally sufficient, and the village was self-sufficient unit. Industries, there were village and cottage industries, but the labor employed was the family members, and the technique was conservative. There were industries of sugar, paints, and the spirits. Then the trade and commerce. Inland and foreign trade flourished. As for the internal trade, we had the various classes of merchants and shopkeepers. Then the tax system, where the Sultan of Delhi Sultanate collected 5 categories of taxes which fall under the economic system of the empire. Now there was the downfall of Delhi Sultanate, where is the inherent weakness, absence of strong rulers, unenlightened policy of the government, absence of popular support, and the invention of Timur. And because of this, there is the rise of the downfall of Delhi Sultanate. And the Delhi Sultanate ended in the year 1526 when Babur from Central Asia defeated the last Lodi ruler at the First Battle of Panipat. And this battle marked the beginning of the Mughal Empire in India, and the Delhi Sultanate became to end after ruling for over 320 years. Thank you for learning with us today about the Delhi Sultanate. Let's quickly revise. Like, it started in 1206 and ended in 1526. It was ruled by 5 densities, and famous rulers include the Qutbuddin Aibak, Alauddin Khilji, and Muhammad bin Tughlaq. The Delhi Sultanate gave us great architecture and made Delhi a center of power. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Shubhkaamna Academy. See you in the next class with more interesting history topics. Thank you.